Biomass is biological material that derived from living or recently living organic matter. The burning of biomass has become a source of energy for many years now. Basically, biomass energy is energy that comes from organic material that comes from plants and animals. Biomass is a renewable energy source. The most common biomass fuels are wood, crops, and garbage. The basic process for creating biomass energy consists of burning the biomass fuels to heat water to make steam. This steam then turns a turbine, which turns a generator. As the generator turns, it produces electrical power. The more biomass you burn will of course result in more electricity. Some people use animal waste to create biomass energy. When using animal waste for energy, you must collect waste from farmland into a tank called digester, which is filled with bacteria that eats the waste, converting it into methane gas. The methane is captured and burned, and the basic process described before begins again. Today, many people around the world are using biomass energy because it is made locally with minimum cost, it doesn't depend on fossil fuels, it promotes energy independence, and it converts waste into fuel. Like its many advantages, biomass energy also has many disadvantages. When using biomass to create energy, many encounter different problems. For example, the geography of a country limits the types of biomass used to create energy. Furthermore, some materials are not available all year round, which is the biggest issue with crop waste. Also, large areas of land are needed to create enough electricity to make biomass efficient. If not, it won't be efficient and it won't work as well. The biggest problem with biomass energy is that if biomass is overused, then deforestation and other environmental problems can develop.
After months of public protest, commissioners in Transylvania County vote for a one-year moratorium to stop a biomass plant on private property.
News 13's Kimberly King is streaming live in Brevard with tonight's top story. Kim, there was strong opposition to this plant in Penrose, right?
Darcel, that's right. We're in Brevard where the meeting was, but the overwhelming majority is opposed to this. This is just the kind of industry that they say they don't want in Transylvania County, even if it does mean jobs. They had their signs planted in the ground outside the courthouse where commissioners were getting ready to meet. The group, called People for Clean Mountains, that's been so vocal opposing the R.D. Penrose biomass plant, were organized, dressed in blue T-shirts and ready to go.
It just seems so un-Brevard to have this threat.
Inside, members filled the gallery as commissioners made their review on a one-year sweeping moratorium to stop the plant.
Everyone wants the citizen taxpayers of Transylvania County not to contribute to despoiling our environment.
There were two versions of the proposal. PCM wanted the more sweeping version that included any new proposal on any plant in the next 12 months.
I hope you will vote yes to the broader language of the moratorium as recommended by People for Clean Mountains. Thank you.
Jim Reynolds, a representative from the Sierra Club, also endorsed the group's stand. Just days ago, R.D. Penrose sent a letter to the Transylvania County's manager that in part accused the commission of bowing to what they called fringe opposition. Commissioners didn't buy it and called the company out for being less than forthcoming with plans.
And I think the lack of information on this particular issue from the developers is essentially just flat out appalling.
On numerous occasions we've asked for additional information, we've been promised additional information from these developers, and they followed through on none of it.
In the end, while some commissioners opposed the broader version, it was the one that passed.
We've heard nothing from the proposed developers at all, and they've had plenty of chances.
They listened to us. The 12-month moratorium is what we need.
Now, tonight we did speak to a representative with the developer, renewable developers, and this is what they said. We've known about this vote for quite some time. There is nothing that will take place that would be a surprise. We think it's short-sighted and sends the wrong message to developers that Transylvania County is not interested in new business. Now, there were several council commissioners who spoke to that, saying that they do welcome industry and that going forward they're going to take a close look at what kinds of industries will be suitable for this county. Reporting live in Brevard, Kimberly King, News 13.